Hello, 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 and welcome to all of my Cancers. Thank you so much for joining Queen Amun Ra for your reading on today. Today is Tuesday, so by the way, happy Tuesday to all of my Cancers. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have Cancer in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this is for you. If you are a cross watcher and you know a Cancer, shout out a Cancer. Give Cancer some love. Cancers are sweethearts. They're very empathetic. They will give you their absolute best. They don't hold back their emotions and they're very charming. If you know any low vibrating cancers, just know what a high vibrating cancer looks like, okay? So yeah, I want to also share with you that we have some planets in retrograde right now that's affecting everything. That's throwing a lot of people kind of sort of off balance and wondering like what the heck is going on. But we have quite a few planets in retrograde right now. A lot of times we specifically talk about areas of love and money, like we know that Venus is in retrograde, for instance. But we have other planets that are in retrograde as well. Excuse me, we have, like I said, Venus being in retrograde. Venus being in retrograde until at least the 25th of this month, until it goes direct. The zodiac signs that are most affected by Venus being in retrograde is the Taurus and the Libra. But you could have Taurus and Libra in your chart and be affected by it. And if you don't know that you have it in your chart, you could be affected by it and don't know like why you're focused so much right now on love and money. And the love part could be romantic love, family love, self-love, right? The money part is your relationship, with money. It's not just relationships with other people, but it's also your relationship with money. Like, how do you view money? What kind of relationship do you have with your money? Also, Jupiter is in retrograde. The astrological sign that is most affected by Jupiter being in retrograde is Sagittarius. And so when Jupiter is in retrograde, and it will be until September 13th, your primary focus is reviewing your visions, your ideals, your belief systems in life, so on and so forth. Also, keep in mind that Mercury is about to go retrograde in 2 days. On June 18th, Mercury will go retrograde. And so the astrological signs most affected by that is Gemini and Virgo. And so when Mercury goes retrograde, if you happen to have Gemini, Virgo in your chart, there could be a lot of miscommunications, misunderstandings. There could be some mistakes that you're reviewing, that sort of thing. But again, keeping in mind that these planets being retrograde and being direct are very, very, very powerful. Also, we have Saturn that's in retrograde right now. Capricorn primarily is affected by Saturn being in retrograde, but those Aquariuses that are right there on the cusp are also affected by Saturn being in retrograde. You're thinking a lot about or reviewing your long-term goals, responsibilities, your duties, your obligations. You're focusing on your attitude towards obstacles in life. Uranus is also in retrograde right now. That's directly attached to the Aquarius. So the Aquarius is primarily focused on inner freedom. And inner freedom could mean from the bondages of a job. It could be the bondages of a relationship. It could be the bondages of many things. But there's a lot of inner freedom is a focus primarily for Aquarius. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, that could be why you're focused so much on, maybe you're thinking, maybe this isn't the job for me, maybe this isn't the so-and-so for me, and maybe I just need to be free of these things. Neptune is also in retrograde right now until November 29th. And so the focus there, even though Pisces is most affected by it, the focus there is your tranquility, your inner tranquility, your spirituality, and also the visions, the goals that you set for yourself. So that's also pretty powerful as well. And then we have Pluto that's in retrograde right now, and Pluto is going to be in retrograde until October 4th. And so with Pluto being in retrograde and Scorpio being the attached astrological sign, which means that they are most affected by it, you're thinking about, you're reflecting on change and transformation. So that's what we have. Let's get into your reading. Since we've been shuffling the cards. Oh, look at this. Look. Let me move these to the side for just a second. Oh, by the way, the cards that I'm using are the Mystic Monday cards. I also have the Sacred Vision cards, Oracle cards, and I also have the Moonology oracles. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up as to what I'm reading. All right, let me see, do we have any major arcanas here? We do. Okay, let's get the overarching feel for all of this. Okay. So Cancer, here we go. The major arcana we have here is the Wheel of Fortune, which is attached to the Sagittarius. This is also your karma card, okay? So let's hit this right here for a second. We know that's attached to the Sagittarius. We're going to put that there for just a second. We also know it's karma, okay? Here's the Queen of Cups, okay? This is attached to the water sign, which you are, Cancer. You already know that. This is it represents your journey to emotions and creativity, okay? So you have a cup filled with compassion, Cancer. I mean, no big shock or surprise there. You guys are very, very compassionate people. But also look at this King of Wands. That's your energy. I'm sorry, that's your journey to spirituality and taking action. That's attached to the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, right? And so remember I said the Sagittarius is also this Wheel of Fortune card. So we're going to double back around in just a second as it relates to this. This Ten of Swords represents the air signs of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Or somebody has Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their charts that represented spearheading this thing to kill you, okay? Or kill what's inside of you. And it basically left you for dead, okay? This Princess of Swords energy is also represents the element of air, your journey to intellect and power, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so this person has a sword and they know how to use it. Okay, and they understand the power that comes with having this sword, and this is you. Somewhere, what I'm getting for you, Cancer, is that there's an impasse. Somewhere there's an impasse. There's too much Sagittarius energy here. Sagittarius energy in here. Somebody has Sagittarius in their chart. Whether it be you have Cancer having Sagittarius in your birth chart, or somebody with the Sagittarius in their chart that's causing this impasse for you. Let me pull some more cards for you, because I want to see if we can make this make sense. Most High God in the universe, give me some more information for my Cancers regarding their reading on today. Let's get some more information for my Cancers. Oh, okay, what's trying to pop out? Ooh. Okay, this Three of Pentacles. This is Synergy card. This just popped out. Let me put this all in some kind of order here. Let's shift some things around, moving around, so all of this can make some kind of sense. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles card came out first. Okay, then we have the Temperance card. Okay. All right. Another Sagittarius card came out again. Okay, let's put this up here. The Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance card are both Sagittarius cards, okay? Life is in full balance, karma. We also have, what's another major arcana that came out? The Leo card, the Strength card. So let's put all of this up here for a second and just break all of this down. You have okay, so we have We have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles for you. This represents a free flow of money. Your life is in synergy and wealth here, okay? Your Ace of Pentacles represents abundance. You've manifested some things, and this represents prosperity, okay? I want you, all of this is money, okay, for you. This is money and wealth, your journey to money and wealth. This Nine of Swords right here represents someone causing you a lot of anguish and pain. This is what I'm getting, okay? Again, someone has, okay. All right, so what I'm getting is that, because there's a lot of Sagittarius energy here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Temperance, and then we have the King of Wands, which could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But the dominant one here is the Sagittarius energy, okay, Cancer. So someone has some Sagittarius energy and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy that has caused you a lot of stress, that has caused you a lot of drama. But your strength, the inner strength that you have, you were able to come through these mountains and still make it through unscathed, okay? So, but specifically, I'm getting the dominant sign that I'm getting is Sagittarius in all of this. Specifically, like the overarching, maybe there's a Sagittarius with Aquarius somewhere in their chart that's caused all the drama and the backstabbing and the stress and all of this. But this is what I'm getting, that somebody has strong Sagittarius in their chart with some Aquarius mixed in. That's caused a lot of, imbalance. Because the Wheel of Fortune again deals with karma, and then the Temperance card is saying that your life is in full balance. But then you also have this backstabbing and this anxiety and stress and this impasse. All of this is your air signs, which is the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, your power to intellect, because you've gotten to where you are right now because after those swords were pulled out and you thought you had a long, hard look at like what happened and who did it and who you allowed to get close to you, that it caused you a lot of anxiety, depression, and stress. That's what happened here, okay? Because you're such a compassionate person. But guess what? Even in them trying to do all of this to you, it still didn't stop your money. Yeah, it's still, your life is still in full balance. You have just as much money coming in as you're putting out. You have just as much abundance of whatever it is you're putting out coming back into you, and that's a good thing. This is your journey to money and wealth, and this is, you've manifested prosperity and abundance. Yeah, this is what this is. But this is what I'm getting, is that it could be somebody that's a Sagittarius that has a lot of air energy in them. So it could be and I'm getting specifically Sagittarius, that they have some air sign in them, like the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in them, that's caused this impasse for you. Let's pull these oracle cards and see what that has for you. Most High God in the universe, give me some more information for my Cancer. Look, luck is on your side. And didn't I say Sagittarius? Look, new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. There is a very heavy Sagittarius influence in your life. And either they have, but I said luck is on your side. So despite the fact that you've been stabbed in the back, betrayed, all sorts of things happen to you, despite what people tried to do to you to kill you or to cause you to seem like you were crazy out of your mind, like you were the strange, crazy one, it didn't matter. It still didn't stop your money. But again, I'm getting very strong Sagittarius. And like I said, I shuffled the cards, but I'm getting very strong Sagittarius. And it could be like with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius also in their chart. That was the cause of all of the stress, and you don't need that, Cancer. You're still going to be, it's still not going to stop your money. Okay, still not going to stop your money. Let's see what oracle card we have. Time. Yeah. So time is revealing everything for you, Cancer. Time reveals everything for you. And so even though a lot of times we don't think that people this close to us would do this to us, but because you're so compassionate, Cancer, because you're so empathetic, and because you're such a sweetheart, you just put things, you just assume the best in people. But really start tapping into that. Where did it go? Start tapping into the gifts that you have. See this light up here? Tap into your inner light, that intellect and power that you have. Like recognize who you are. But because you allow people to get close to you and they stabbed you in the back, see, nobody gets up from this right here less wiser and less stronger or weaker. Nobody gets up from here. I don't see any fool cards in reverse. So you're not a fool. You just know what it is. And you just said, you know what? They caused me a lot of stress, anxiety, and pain. Again, I think it's a Sagittarius with some kind of air sign in there, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in their chart that's caused you all of this. No. Listen. You're too much of a sweetheart. You have too much compassion. This person has to go. They have to go. You don't want them delaying this money for you. You don't want them to delay all of this abundance, and you've been manifesting things. No. Yeah, that's what I have for you. That is what I have for you, Cancer. I feel almost a little reluctant to even put Sagittarius is the reason why that's been causing you the drama, stress, and pain. But I think I'm going to put it in there anyway because check the people around you, Cancer. Please check the people around you. See who has Sagittarius in their chart. Somewhere in there, that's a dominating sign, Sagittarius. Could be the sun, moon, rising. But what I'm saying is that I think that if you were to ask people what their sign was, or at least if you found out what their birthday was, their dominating sign would be Sagittarius, but they also have some air elements to that as well, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But they don't mean you well. They don't mean you well at all. So yeah, I think I'm going to label this as something to the effect that this person doesn't mean you well and they need to go. They are delaying your prosperity, the release of your prosperity. But that's what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you were a cross watcher, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. I really appreciate every comment, every kind word, all of those things. I'm trying to bring the absolute best to you all. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Bye.